Adventure is a 1980 action-adventure video game for the Atari 2600. My name is Larry McFeely, and I'm going to walk you through this vintage legend with not so much of a speedy delivery because there really isn't a whole lot to speed through with it being such a short game. Adventure was developed by Warren Robinett and changed the way video games would be released forever with the first video game Easter egg embedded within gameplay. For this video, I thought I would play through the first level of difficulty and then play through again to show you how to arrive at the infamous Easter egg. You are that little yellow square there, and you start off just outside the yellow castle. You'll notice the yellow key sitting right next to the castle. You can pick up the key by simply bumping right into it. Let go of an item by pressing the one button you have on an Atari 2600 joystick. Touch the yellow key to the gate of the yellow castle, and the gate will open. Inside the yellow castle, you'll find the sword, a very important item for slaying dragons. Then head back out. Make your way over to the right, and in the room down below, there's a green dragon. As you make your way into the room, you can let the green dragon run right into your sword, and he's gone. I like to take care of both dragons first, so we'll come back for that black key. I adjusted the position of my sword here, and the yellow dragon is right about here on the next screen. And now he's gone too. Now we can go back for the black key. Let go of the sword, and pick up the key. Now we make our way back over to where we left the yellow dragon, and up from there. There's an easy way to get through this maze on the first level, over to the right, and around, and up, and straight up until you run right into the bridge where you can cross through the middle. Further up is the Black Castle. Open the gate to the castle and head on in. In the first room of the Black Castle, you'll notice the magnet sitting in the corner. The magnet is useful if the item you're trying to retrieve is in a tough place to get to. Just north of this room is the treasure room with the prize chalice. Get the chalice and head back out. We'll speed all the way back to the yellow castle where we bring the chalice and finish the game on level 1. But you want to know how to find the hidden Easter egg. For that, we need to start on level 3. Once again, we begin at the yellow castle, but this time we aren't given the yellow key to open the gate. The 3 dragons on level 3 are a bit more aggressive, so I like to look for the sword first to get the dragons out of the way. Lucky for us, the first item we find is the yellow key. Take that and bring it back to the yellow castle, and there's nothing in there. Bummer. We head back out and back over to the dark room. There's the red dragon, the fastest of the 3. And lucky for us, there's the yellow sword. By the way, these items on level 3 are always in different places each time you restart a game, so don't try to memorize where the items are. I didn't like the way the sword was placed, so I was going to adjust it when the yellow dragon popped up and pretty much ran right into the sword. 1 down. With the sword adjusted to the right position, the red dragon runs right into it. 2 down. That's the purple bridge that we'll need in just a bit to help us on our quest. No green dragon in sight over here. Back out to where the bridge is, and we'll move the bridge just right over here out of the way. We also haven't seen the bat yet on this level, whose job it is to completely mess up your game whenever possible by flying through and taking the item you're holding. It can also work out the other way, where you take the item the bat is holding. We'll see him soon. Back out to the dark rooms, and we're still checking everywhere for the green dragon. Nope, nothing here. So let's head back out here and towards the Black Castle. And we found the green dragon, and the bat too. We'll let him run right into the sword, and we're 3 down on the dragons. Now the bat just happened to be carrying the black key, which we'll need to get into the Black Castle, and it looks like the magnet got it. We'll leave the magnet in here and take the black key to the black castle. Excuse me. Being ever mindful of the bat who loves to take the stuff you're using, we'll make our way through here and around, all the way up to the black castle. Open the gate, through the lobby, and this time we're in another dark room area where we can only see our immediate surroundings. Make sure we don't close the gate on our way out. In fact, we'll just leave this here. In order to obtain the invisible pixel we need to get to the Easter egg, we'll need the bridge that we left all the way back in the other set of dark rooms. Let's speed this up as we head back through the maze. Over to the first set of dark rooms where the yellow dragon is. Now, for some reason, I was having an issue getting around him this time, and while I was looking for another way, we see our little baddie friend has the bridge. Also, for some reason, now that I'm holding an item, I was able to slip past the yellow dragon with ease. So now we're just looking for the bat, who doesn't have the bridge anymore. Now he's got the bridge again, and yes, we've swapped items. So let's make our way out of here and all the way over back to the Black Castle. Come back through here. Head over to the left. There's the bat. Remember, it's his job to take away the item you want, so keep an eye out for him. Head around this corner and then back up all the way to the Black Castle, and the gate is already open for us because we opened it earlier. So once back in the castle, travel up into the dark room. I'm adjusting the bridge here. You're going to want to go right on the second corridor to the right. I got confused here for just a second. Then you're going to go all the way across the screen, all the way over to the right again. Once you enter the next room, go straight down and then down on the skinny corridor to the left. Once down, you can only go left again, and this is the screen that the invisible pixel is on. You're going to place yourself right about here in the middle of the screen. Remember not to drop the bridge in a place where you can't pick it up again. You kind of have to be holding it in the right place to drop it where it should be. So you want to drop the bridge right about here so you can get down to this section underneath, and in the lower right corner of this section is the invisible dot. And you can kind of see it there to my right while the screen is flashing. So now we have to make our way back out. We're going to head back over to the right, then up through the skinny corridor, back to the left, then all the way over to the left side. And once you're on this screen, you can go down and back out. We need to make our way over to just past the yellow castle. Back through the blue maze, and again, you can see the invisible pixel there to my right as I make my way around these corners. There it is. Now, if I can get through here. Okay, past the magnet, over to the right, past the entrance to the yellow castle, and right again to this screen. This is the screen before the Easter egg, and you need two objects on this screen, one of them being the invisible dot, and one more item to open up that bar. So I dropped the invisible pixel, and now I need to find one more item, and I remembered that yellow key is inside the yellow castle. Got the key. We'll just bring it over to where I dropped the invisible dot. You'll notice the black bar on the right has now disappeared. We can travel right through and... Created by Warren Robinett. And there you have it. That's the speedy delivery of adventure on the Atari 2600. These games and videos really mean a lot to me. So if you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more videos like it. Until next time, we'll see you around the neighborhood.